Hey guys, it's Arlyn of AwakenSpanda, and I am coming on today to talk about fasting, why we do it, how we do it, what's it good for. That's what we're here to talk about today. But first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to somebody, the sweet girl that left a comment on one of my videos recently, and I just opened up an email from her a little bit ago. I was coming out of an appointment and received this just beautiful email, and I'm probably going to chop your name up, but I want to give you a little shout out. I think it's Vidushi. I hope I said that right. Vidushi. Anyway, leave that there. It's an Indian name. So I'm so sorry if I chop that, but you know you are. And I just want to say I love you and thank you so much. Your kind words really just completely uplifted me. I wasn't going to sit and do this video right now, and then I decided, you know, I'm going to get on there and I'm going to do this right now because you gave me that last little push I needed today to do it. And I mean, and I won't get into what she she said that I helped her with something that she saw in my video that helped her, and she was able to change something in her life, and she did it, and I want to congratulate you on doing that because that is a step in the right direction. I'm so proud of you. Not a lot of people they don't make the choice, you know. They stay in the same thing and can't figure out why things don't change, but you did it, and I'm so proud of you for that. And I'm so thankful that you wrote those kind words to keep me going. And she said that she thought I was underrated and I needed more subscribers. And let me tell you, that just like, ooh, that's like, thank you. My soul just kind of leapt when you said that, because I want my vision is to have this YouTube channel up and going, stronger, better. You know, I have a really crappy camera I'm working with right now. Technology's all new to me. So I do what I can. Also, been busy focused on some other things. So I just really do videos when I'm led to do them, and which is here and there. But to know that I've helped you or anybody through these videos I've been putting out just inspires me that much more, and can't be more grateful for that. So thank you so much, and I hope I can help in the future. And anyway, yeah, man, love it, thank you. Alright, so we're gonna move on into talking about, I'm gonna fix my hair, y'all. Can't have my hair looking crazy. Alright, fasting in a consumer nation. Wow. Alright, big topic, and I'm just gonna go for it without, because you know I don't cut, I don't chop and screw my video, so I'm gonna try to go straight through with this and keep it short enough, but informative enough. So fasting. Fasting is, like I said, it is like our #1 medicine. It's our first medicine we have. It's where our bodies naturally purge themselves. And innately, if we were listening to our bodies more often, we would know when our body's saying, no, don't eat that. No, don't drink that. No, you're good. You're not hungry. Sometimes we're just not hungry. And we feel like because of this program we run, oh, it's time to eat. It's like we put ourselves on these clocks, these patterns, and our subconscious just runs them. So we think, oh, we have to eat, or that we won't be healthy if we don't eat that or consume that, or oh, we need protein, you know, especially if you're a vegetarian, that's a big thing, or aminos. Okay, yes, that's true. I mean, you know, to an extent, but do we need to be consuming it all the time? No. We need to listen to our body all the time, #1. Now, like for instance, when we get sick, if we get sick, the first thing that happens is we don't want to eat, right? You lose your appetite. You know, there's many times you know when your body, or like you get really upset, you're like, nah, I'm good, I don't want to eat right now. So like when you're sick, what happens is your body's like, nah, it's time to get well. It's time to go through our natural process, and that's when the body starts doing things. And what do we do in the Western world? First thing we think, oh, we sneeze, or we get, oh, I'm not feeling good, and I'm not eating. Well, you gotta eat, especially in the South. Oh, you gotta eat, or oh, well, then you need to take some medicine, right? Like some chemical-based medicine from the doctor for something. But no, No. Reality is our bodies self-heal. They self-heal. So when we're not hungry, it's for a reason, and we should follow that. That means you don't need to force feed yourself. You don't need to force feed and not listen to your body. And I'm not saying go and like, anyway, use your marbles, like I said. Always use your marbles about it. But listen to your body. What happens is our body starts going through this natural recycling process where literally they call it, I forget, in Greek, it's like, there's a word for it. Did I write it on here? I don't know. But it's basically, it's eating your, it's when your body basically eats itself. Okay, so if we're generating on the fuel from our energy is generated from the fuel that we're eating, right, or consuming. So if we take that food away, what's left is all the like dead cells in our body, the junk, the toxins for any chemicals left over that the body hasn't processed out. If you've been eating junky, processed foods, anything that could come on your food or be in your food, right? All that stuff sits stagnant in your body, and then you got tumors, you get cancerous cells. It could be anything. Our body's full of cancerous cells. So what happens is the body begins to eat all those things, consume all those things for the fuel, right? Which is wonderful because it's clearing. As it does that, it dissolves it and then it eliminates it. So when you're going through that first couple of days when you're uncomfortable, you get a headache, you're maybe dizzy, you're angry, oh man, the emotions really start going. That's where you really got to look at the energetics of all the stuff you're consuming. But emotions run high. Some people, that's where that's the breaking point. That's usually where people just like, oh, this isn't for me, I'm not doing it, can't do it, and it's all mental, right? So we'll get into that in a minute, but yeah, we're definitely going to hit that first thing first. But so that's what's happening when your body's recycling these things out. So, and what happens when that's occurring is your body will begin to rebuild, regenerate. It gets a big boost, right? Your immune system gets a big boost. That's called healing. It's like integration when you dissolve. It's exactly what I always talk about. I prefer to say integration over healing, but I want to make sure you guys are understanding and following what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's what is occurring in that process. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing for your body, for your healing, for your health. Okay, this is there's a lot of longevity in fasting. Longevity is exactly what it's really for in a lot of ways. It's regenerating. People these days don't live, I don't know the statistic numbers, but look at America. We got the obese. People are just dying from the shit they're eating. They're putting in their body. It's disgusting. I mean, let's be real. A lot of things we eat are so unnecessary. Programs we run, completely unnecessary. Okay. Sorry, I got a little something in my throat and I have no water right here, but I don't want to quit. Alright, so let's hit the mind first. I want to sit with that. First things first. The key to you fasting, the biggest key to you fasting, first of all, is doing it for the right reasons. The right reasons. You're not going to, if you're fasting because you want to keep up with the Joneses, and you want that hot bod you see on TV, or for your egoic reasonings, or, you just want to lose a couple pounds, or, cool. Great. Good luck to you on that. That's not the kind of fasting I'm necessarily talking about at all. All those things will naturally occur as a side effect of you starting with number one thing. Number one, meditation. Meditation. Because all fasting really is a discipline of the mind. It's mind control. It's a training of the mind. It's beautiful. And if you use meditation, through your fasting process, you're going to have 1,000 times better results because you took that time to breathe, to go within, to sit with it, to be with it, to get control of the mind, to reprogram your mind. Honestly, that's what the whole gist here is of doing. Reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your patterning, right? Because all that overeating or eating really crappy foods, garbage foods. People eat just garbage. I'm hard on myself when I'm eating bad. Like, I've been hard on myself because it's my birthday and I totally ate cake, and then I started eating sweets, and then I spiraled right into that sweet tooth where it's just like, it becomes an addiction, like, immediately. I beat myself up for that, but really when I look at the other shit I see people doing, I'm like, really what I'm doing is I need to ease up. Because I have the ability and the discipline to pull myself out of those things. Why? Because I am disciplined. Because I've worked on these things for long periods of time, since I was young, very young, and my teenager. That's when my first initial decided to be vegetarian when I was young, and we drank Cokes and ate burgers, you know what I mean? That's where I started, and then I just grew from there. And then I did the prayer and fasting type of thing. I mean, I was doing deep inner work through my fasting process, and it wasn't anything to do with me trying to lose weight, drop. Like, it was a discipline, and I was seeking change on a higher level. And by doing this as well, you can, yes, in terms of expand your consciousness. And that's what I'm always teaching people, right? That's part of all of this. That's why I say it's the key. I want to start there. You know, you need to change your routines. You want to start fasting and be successful, you know, start meditating. It becomes a lot easier when you're listening to yourself in meditation. When you can stop and listen, you're going to know more when you get in tune with your body and with your energetics, your intuition, whatever, your soul. I don't even say intuition a lot anymore because it really just is. It just is what it is. We know. There's just this knowingness. It's our soul speaking to us. It's our consciousness. It's consciousness all around us, like going, hey, 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 look at me, look at me, look at me. And all the time we just get distracted, and then we want to look over here and look over there. But if you're paying attention, and if you're a centered person, you know. And you can strengthen this. It's just like a muscle. Okay. Hey guys, I'm splicing this now because I got cut off. I was talking about meditation. Anyway, I usually never do this, but I'm gonna do it because it completely crashed on me, and I was on a roll. Anyway, so yes, meditation, number one, when it comes to fasting. All right. So things you can do when you know, to initially start beginning to get into fasting. Any kind of, it can be anything from fasting can be anything from just eliminating one or two things from your diet, to intermediate fasting, which would be like fasting 1 day a week, which is wonderful. I think everybody should at least be doing that. To fasting, you know, days at a time, and you know, even weeks at a time, depending on what you're doing and how you're going about it. But in order to build to it, the best thing you can do is begin to eliminate particular things from your diet that you feel led to eliminate. So things I could just throw out as, you know, suggestions, or things that would probably come to mind first, are like sugars. Definitely sugars. Now, in any case, it could just be switching with sugars. It could just be simple eliminating artificial sugars, you know, like not necessarily fruit, but artificial sugars, something like that. Definitely, like number one would be, in my book, alcohol, you know, drugs, anything of artificial nature, completely artificial, toxic nature. Obviously, coffee, and coffee is not exactly the same as that, but coffee might be one you want if it's something that, you know, you drink every day. That's something that I like a lot. So when I take that away, it's kind of hard, but I deal with it. You could switch to tea, right? Simple. You can just simply begin to start eliminating the really bad things. I mean, maybe it's breads, maybe it's like any kind. I would just, I mean, in general, you shouldn't be doing any kind of like white, you know, bleached flour, bleached rice, bleached anything. Don't bleach sugar. Don't do it. It's all artificial. It's all garbage. It's terrible. Eliminate it. You should eliminate it from your diet. Period. Anyway, but these are ways to start beginning to fast. If it's like you want to cleanse your body out, right? We want to cleanse all these toxins out so we can begin to put in the clean things, to put in the higher frequency things. You got to first clear it out, you know. And do this generously, and don't beat yourself up, okay? So yeah, let's see, what else can we? Obviously meat. Eliminate the meat, you know. So if you've been called lately to eliminate more meats, and you want to learn how, start to fast from it. Like you can start doing a 1 day a week, you know, or just eliminate it from, like, you know, I don't know. Do it gradually at your own pace, at your own process, but start 1 day a week, or if you're like that, you know, or 2 days or 3 days out of the week, I'm not going to eat meat. This is why we meditate, because everybody's program is going to be different. You're not going to see me sitting here giving you a program, you know, like, okay, here's your program. This is what you're going to eat, what you're not going to eat. No, no, no. That's not how we master thyself. No. We don't do it because somebody else tells us and gives us a program to run. No. But what I will do is give you guidance, and then I want you to meditate, and I want you to sit and say, you know, lately I feel like I don't want to eat meat anymore. Okay, well then I can help you, maybe encourage you to how to do it, or not to eat it. Okay, well, take it out for a day or 2 days. See how you feel, you know? Eventually it'll go away. Eventually that's how I've done many things in my life. It's a gradual process, like I said, like awakening. It's gradual. If everything was to come at once, it'd be like, just want to fall over and die. And you probably would, you know. So, like I said, going back, just starting with a thing, like 1 thing, 2 things, something that you know. I would start with those things that jump right out at you. What are the first things when you think fast, what you need to get rid of? You know, we all know there's going to be some number 1 thing that pops up. I probably shouldn't eat that so much, or I probably shouldn't drink that so much. So whatever that thing is, that's what you're going to start with. That's what your body's telling you. That's what your soul is telling you to begin with. Okay? So there's that. So start with 1 or 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, whatever. Okay? And then pick a day. Pick a day. Okay, I'm gonna fast today. You know? I'm just gonna do it. Do it when you feel it. Don't force yourself to be on a schedule. I'm sorry, this is part of the flow of life, the ebb and flow. You know, maybe one day it's just not good for you because you got a lot to do, or you got something going on, or there's going to be some event you're at, and there's going to be like food, and, you know, or I don't know, you know, you want to plan things accordingly, you know, like, and that means ebb and flow. That means flow with it. Okay. Time and place for everything. And if this is what you want to succeed in, fasting, you meditate on even putting it out there, guess what? You're going to do it. You're going to do it. So just be gentle with yourself. Okay. So, yeah. And then you'll just build up. You can build up to, you know, you start doing a day a week, or a few, you know, like that, the whole day. I mean, that's like you sleep 12 hours, and then you got like 12, 16 hours out of your day, or whatever, depending on how your sleep pattern. Thing is, anytime I've done fasting where I've done it for days or long periods of time, the energy comes back. Even me now, like, you know, I did struggle recently, and this is why it came up for me, because I had my 40th birthday, and then I don't know what happened, but you know, it's the cake. I had cake, and then, you know, it's like you start eating one sweet thing, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, now I want a sweet thing. Now I want more sweet things, you know. And anyway, I just felt myself kind of just be like, and I was just not giving a shit. And but I knew it. I was aware consciously. But then it just put me right back in that place where I'm like, man, I gotta clean this shit up, man. This is not me. I don't like that. I like being in a very high vibing state, a high frequency diet. So that's why I made that shift back to that, and that's why this came up for me, because I was like, I really want to talk about this. You know, my soul was guiding me to talk to you guys about it, because we can't. I mean, I've developed much self-control over my years of practicing with this and practicing discipline, and you all can too. Everybody can. We're not subject to the food in front of us. We're the boss. We're in control, right? And honestly, you don't even need food. You totally can retrain yourself, period, through seriously, the mind in general. Now, I mean, when you're really, you know, like in your role, and you're really like you start changing your energy, and your vibratory energetics start, like, your energy starts increasing, right? And when your energy begins to increase, you don't need to eat as much. You just don't need to. Like, I don't need to. There's some days I go and I don't eat, and I still work out. I still go. I mean, I still do all my shit. You know. The thing is when we're sleep, you know, like when we're consuming a lot, we don't need all the food we're told we need. It's bullshit. That's not true. Okay, and we've been told all these things our whole life. I always talk about this, but it's not true. Our body is made of life force energy, pranic energy. We're electric in nature. Okay, and a lot of that garbage out there that we're consuming is it's not meant for our system. It's like putting the wrong kind of oil in a car. Or, I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, so and that metaphor might suck, but it's like putting the wrong shit to run the motor. It's like, it's not going to happen. It's going to break. It's going to break down, and it's going to cause other problems. And that's what happens with us. We put the wrong shit in, and then everything starts breaking down and not working right, and we die. We degenerate. We've completely degenerated because it tasted good in our mind. That's the thing, though. Everything will reverse, and different things will begin to taste good. Different things will begin to be good. You'll look at things change. You have the power to shift your mind completely. The ideas completely. And to raise your frequency, which is the most important thing. And that's what, because that is where you will begin to expand consciousness. And that is where you'll begin to expand multi-dimensional aspects of your being, of your soul. You'll grow. You'll learn. You'll manifest. Like that. But it's because you got yourself in control. It's called self-mastery. Excuse me. And that is what I'm here to teach you guys. And fasting is all part of that. It's all part of that. So like I said, start with the small things. It's real simple. If you guys have any questions, if you have specific questions, email me, write me, message me. I would love to, I'll answer them the best of my ability. You know, like I said in the beginning, you have to have your perception right from the start. Like, why are you doing this? For your health? Because that's what it should be. Your health. Not because you just want to drop a couple pounds, or you're like obsessive about the way you look. It's not the right reasons to fast. Fasting is a natural process, and it's something to be aware of in life. It's very important to be aware of in life, and incredibly useful for your growth, for your longevity, for the world at hand. It's good not just for you, but it's good for everybody around you, because like your energy affects all the energy around you. You can be a super being. You want to grow your aura. You want to grow your energy. You don't want to degenerate it. Something is just in my throat, and I swear it's every time I do these videos. And I have no water. I'm not going to quit, like I said. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. Yeah, I hope I hit on everything. Yeah, try to start fasting. Not try, I hate that word. That's not even a word. Trying is not doing. Doing is what you want to do. Just do it. Just do it. Don't question it. Don't think too much. Don't Google too much. Don't ask everybody around you. Don't look at all the different programs people got out there. Like I said, I'm not giving you a program. Your program is you. Sit, meditate. Give yourself, after you do this video, if this is what you've been called to this, give yourself 10, 20 minutes in meditation, and allow your mind to just open up. What is coming to your mind? What do you need to eliminate? What is your body speaking to you? Where are you feeling? Are you feeling any pains in your body? You know, look at every aspect. Feel into your body. Feel into your energy. you know, you probably don't even have to sit and meditate to know the first 2 things you want to start eliminating from your diet. You know? So pick 1 or 2 things, whatever, go with it. Go with it for the period of time that feels right for you. And then begin to grow from there. Don't sit in the same spot for too long. You gotta challenge yourself. You know, you can do it, and you'll know when to do it. Nobody's gonna tell you that. You know when to do it. We know all the things we need to do. You just gotta listen, and that's what meditation will help you do. So anyway, I love you guys, and hopefully my videos will get better, and I'll get better technology going on, and because I really would like to do these consistently and have better programming to work with. But I love y'all. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. As within, so without. As above, so below. Love is all that is. So be it.